What's up, y'all? Down South 77 here again, and this is 3 Star Draw. This is the channel where we talk about G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe classified things in adult speak. So, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you here, and if you're returning, I'd like to welcome you back. Today is going to be a little bit different style video than what I have done in the past, but it will not be the last video of this fashion. This is just another type of video that I want to include. Today, I'm going to be doing a recap and a little bit of news, what's been going on in the Joe world the last few days. And I'm going to do it without the use of any slides or fancy graphics and gewgaws because I don't have a setup for any of that stuff. I got a camera and a microphone. Don't have 2 turntables though. So the hiss tank. I'm hissed off. I've got my hiss tank right here beside me, and I can't stop looking at this thing. And what I can't stop looking at is the small amount of space that this 2004 Repro hiss tank takes up on my shelf over here. I love this little hiss tank. Everybody's got to have a little 3 3/4 hiss tank around, but that's not the big boy. So yeah, I'm hissed off, and I am hissed off because I don't have one. So I'm not pissed off at people that are getting theirs or that it's shipping. I am ecstatic that people are finally getting them. And I am looking forward to seeing everybody's pictures and their cool dioramas everybody's been posting pictures of they've been building for the last year. I cannot wait. But what I am hissed off at, I can't quit laughing at that. I'm hissed off at myself because I didn't back the campaign. I've mentioned it in a couple other videos, but it's not because I don't like it or I didn't think it was cool or I'm not a true Joe fan. I was a true, wasn't collecting classified yet man when his campaign was going on. It's just, I didn't have any figures, and my cousin tried to talk me into it. He showed me how cool it was, and I did not have not a one classified figure to my name at the time. And if you don't have any figures, it's kind of hard to justify buying a $300 piece of plastic when you don't have any other $25 pieces of plastic to go with it. And that's kind of on me. So I own up to it. It is what it is. I do have a deal, I hope, in place to get one. I don't know if that deal will go through or not. I will definitely keep you updated. So if not, I will be stuck looking at getting one on the secondary market. And I don't know when I'll be able to make that happen. Hopefully soon, but I've been kind of checking, and not everybody has them yet. They probably haven't shipped half of them, or half the people probably haven't gotten them yet. So the resale on them I was looking at is around 6. That's around where I thought it would be, uh, give or take. I mean, I haven't done any HasLabs and whatnot, so but since I've got into classified and I've investigated them, I've kind of gone back and done a little research and looking, and that's actually pretty good, honestly. Much as I hate to say it, but there's if you get 6, you're basically doubling your money. If you bought 2, then you're paying for yours, and I can't knock anybody for doing that at all. So it's all on me. So I'm trying to find one. So we'll see how it works out. Hopefully my trade deal will go through, but if not, that's life, and I'll work something else out. So let's talk about what happened today with pre-orders. Today's 12/7, Thursday. So we got some pre-orders today, and I was trying to put together some stuff. I actually did some numbers, and I mathed a little bit today. So I'm kind of tired, and my brain is smoking because I had to do math this evening before I sit down to make my video. Didn't they tell us that they were going to start spacing these guys out a little bit? Now, I'm not trying to complain about having new GI Joe stuff in 2023 and going into 2024. I'm not complaining about it at all. But as somebody who just got into the line and I've been playing catch up and trying to get caught up and get the figures that I like and whatnot, I've been going nonstop with this all year. And the new wave that is out, not the new wave we just got with like Shockwave and Helix and those guys, all of them got pushed up a little bit, and that's what we've been seeing is their release dates are tentative release dates. I kind of wish they would stick to them. I get people wanting to get them early, and I do too. I mean, I've canceled orders at one place and ordered them somewhere else so I could get the figure. But when you're talking about 4 or 5 figures that are going to be released on, say March 3rd, so you start putting your money back from March 3rd to get these figures, and then all of a sudden they start showing up in January, and you're like, wait a minute. Next thing you know, you're getting that email that your item's going to be shipping soon, and check your address and your payment method. What are you going to do? You going to cancel it? You going to put it on a credit card? Or maybe you've already got the money ahead to go ahead and do it. Who knows? I mean, I've got a way that I use that works for me to do pre orders, but at the same time, the cart is getting a little bit overloaded. And I don't mean like a debt cart. I mean the like, let's slow down and not jump on the debt cart. It's just a lot. And they told us they were going to slow down with these releases and space them out. And 9 figures today, y'all. 9 damn pre-orders dropped. There's usually what, 4 or 5, 5 to a wave, and they dropped 9 of them today. This is the second time since I've been collecting that I have not pre-ordered the wave. The last one I didn't order Tiger or Night Force Tunnel Rat because I have Tunnel Rat and it's Night Force and I'll get him eventually. He's gonna be everywhere. But these guys today, man. So I got a list. I made a list. My memory's not that good. I'm getting old, ain't we all? If we're talking about GI Joe. So today we got Airborne Quick Kick, Big Boa, Techno Viper, 60th Anniversary Action Force Infantry and Diver, Retro Duke, Retro Scarlet, and Retro Recondo. All dropped and went up for pre-order today on, well, everywhere, fan channel, Pulse, whatever. But we all know that we were watching it or got on it at lunch or whatever you did. I watched part of the live stream and then I had to actually go do some work. I went back and rewatched the rest and was able, when everything went live, to pre-order what I pre-ordered. But I picked and chose. I had to this time. So I tell you what I got. I ordered Airborne, Big Boa, who I was not gonna order, but damn, he looks good. Y'all, I had Big Boa and he was kind of a joke, especially since we didn't get Rocky. But Big Boa was pretty badass in the last laugh book, and I really want him to fight Chuckles. And that figure, damn, it looks good. So I wound up ordering him, and I wasn't even gonna pre-order him. So I did order 2 Techno Vipers because I try to get 2 of the Trooper guys. There's a few that I get more than that of, but very few. I pretty much try to stick to 2 on those guys, and there's some I don't even have 2 of yet. And I ordered Retro Duke and Retro Scarlet. So that is 75. That is $150 worth of figures that I ordered today. Anybody do the math on what the total was today if you pre-ordered it all? I'm sure some of y'all did because I know some of y'all ordered all that shit, or at least one of them, multiples on some probably. Well, I did the math. So we are looking at total pre-orders for today if you ordered one of everything, $244.91 before tax. Okay, that's a hit. I mean, hell, that's a Hiss tank almost, or that is, it's almost a Dragonfly. But I got to checking, and I wanted to go back because when I ordered them, I didn't even look at when they were coming out. I'll figure that part out later. But I went back and I checked, and so 7 of these guys come out scheduled to come out in April. And the total of the guys for April is $194.93. 2 of them are supposed to come out in May, $49.98. So that's April and May. That's $244.91 if you pre-ordered everything. But wait, there's more. Also in April, I don't know if anybody noticed, Pulse has moved Mutt and Junkyard to April. I haven't seen him moved on other sources. I didn't check all of them, but I know on Amazon he still says January. So you got Mutt moved to April. Mutt's $44.99. You got Metalhead in April. Metalhead's $34.99. And then in May, which we're going to get it sooner than May, but in May is also the Vamp. That's April and May. And the total on everything, April and May, if you ordered one, $424.88 before tax. And y'all, I'm in Tennessee and we got some high ass sales tax. That you might as well say that is $200. That's going to be another $43 in sales tax on that if I ordered all of that. I have not ordered all of that. I've ordered most of it, but so I just, man, pump the brakes, Hasbro. Pump them a little bit. Just space it out. I'm glad to have all these figures coming because there was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I'd have never thought I'd have been this big into actively collecting GI Joe as I am, and I'm glad. But I don't need it all at once, y'all. I don't know about you. Your situations might be different than mine, but I can't spend $500 on figures within a 2 month span. Now you probably thinking what I'm thinking. It's not going to be within a 2 month span because some of that stuff's going to come in February. Some of this stuff may still, Junkyard may wind up being January. Who knows? It's not going to hit when they say it's going to hit. And there is the other part of the problem is if it's in April and May, I can get ready for it in April and May. If it's in January and February and March, I'm not expecting it. So it's getting to a point where you got to kind of pick and choose what you want, what you can handle coming in all at one time. And this is, like I said, I've still got to procure a hiss somewhere, and Christmas is in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. When is Christmas? Jeez. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. So, yeah, it's a lot at one time. So I am kind of hissed off about Hasbro's production and delivery schedule too. And that's something, it is what it is. It's not, there's no way to predict it. You might as well go piss in the wind as to try to figure out rhyme or reason that Hasbro does anything. And Hasbro is greedy and they're going to get all the money they can as soon as they can. They've already got a Tiger Force vamp somewhere. They've already got, the Techno Viper. He's coming sooner. because we're already getting a version of the Techno Viper next week, supposedly, when the fire team gets released. Which coincidentally, I am very surprised we have not gotten notices for that yet, that it's getting ready to ship. The Hiss is coming. I just knew they were going to be waiting. And the day after everybody started getting ship notices on the Hiss, you're going to get hit for that fire team. So I'm really surprised that hasn't happened yet. So I'm looking forward to the fire team. I ordered those guys even though I didn't have a Hiss. Maybe I'll put them up. I want to open them yet. I want to do a review on them. My review will look a lot better with a Hiss. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I'll put them up, and that'll be my inspiration to work some overtime so I can buy a toy for double the retail price. As I said, that's all on me. And don't blame you at all, cuz you tried. So that's what I got right now, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me half praise, half rant everything. If you do, appreciate if you hit the like button, give me that thumbs up, and subscribe. I talk about all kind of crazy shit. Try to do some figure reviews and some retro series. I'm gonna try to do a couple more Limelight videos this weekend. I've got a pretty packed weekend. I'm gonna try to get a couple of them done. I like to do them two at a time. Uh, but I'll get them out soon. I got some time off coming up, and I'll be planning on making some stuff then. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and I would appreciate it if you stop back by again. This is Down South 77, and this has been 3 Star Draw.